Kukolamainen with Further the Faith Ministry, where I fuse scripture, science, and story to fuel your faith. Today, I'm going to read through the book of Isaiah with minimal, if any, commentary. Isaiah chapter 8, the coming Assyrian invasion. Then Yahweh said to me, take for yourself a large tablet and write on it in ordinary letters concerning Mahar Shalel Hashbaz. And I will take to myself faithful witnesses for testimony, Uriah the priest and Zechariah the priest of Jeberechiah. Then I drew near to the prophetess, or made love to the prophetess, and she conceived and bore a son. And Yahweh said to me, call his name Maher Shalal Hashbaz. For before the boy knows how to cry out, my father or my mother, the wealth of Damascus and the spoil of Samaria will be carried away before the king of Assyria. Maher Shalal Hashbaz means quick plunder. The words Maher and Hash means quick or swift, and Shalal and Baz mean spoil or splendor, or spoil or plunder. Pardon me. Verse 5. Again, Yahweh spoke to me further, saying, inasmuch as these people have rejected the gently flowing waters of Shiloah and rejoice in Rezin, the son of Remaliah, now, therefore, behold, the Lord is about to bring on them the mighty and abundant waters of the river, the king of Assyria and all his glory. And it will rise up over all its channels and go over all its banks. Then it will sweep on to Judah. It will overflow and pass through. It will reach even to the neck, and the spread of its wings will fill the breadth of your land, O Emmanuel. Part 2, Yahweh, a sanctuary and a stumbling stone. Be broken, O peoples, and be shattered, and give ear, all remote places of the earth. Gird yourselves, yet be shattered. Gird yourselves, yet be shattered. Devise counsel, but it will be thwarted. Speak a word, but it will not stand, for God is with us. For thus Yahweh spoke to me with a strong hand and disciplined me not to walk in the way of these people, of this people, saying, you are not to say, it is a conspiracy, in regards to all that this people call a conspiracy. And you are not to fear what they fear, and you shall not tremble. It is Yahweh of hosts whom you should regard as holy, and he shall be your fear, and he shall be your cause of trembling. He shall become a sanctuary, but to both the houses of Israel, a stone to strike and a rock to stumble over, and a snare and a trap for the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And many will stumble over them, and they will fall and be broken. They will even be snared and caught. Bind up the testimony, seal the law among my disciples. And I will wait for Yahweh, who is hiding his face from the house of Jacob. And I will hope for him. Behold, I and the children whom Yahweh has given me are for signs and wonders in Israel, from Yahweh of hosts, who dwells on Mount Zion. Part 3, which will also go on into chapter 9. We'll continue that when we read chapter 9, but I'll read the last part. Isaiah 8, verse 19. Now, when they say to you, inquire of the mediums and the spiritists who whisper and mutter, should not a people inquire of their God? Should they inquire of the dead on behalf of the living? To the law and to the testimony, if they do not speak according to this word, it is because they have no dawn. And they will pass through the land hard pressed and hungry. And it will be that when they are hungry, they will be angry and curse their king and their God as they face upward. Then they will look to the earth and behold distress and darkness, the gloom of anguish, and they will be banished into thick darkness. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.